Exclusive. Scott Bakula eyeing Star Trek Return in President Archer series pitch from Enterprise producer. Well, that's pretty big news, right?
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun.
So
Yeah.
let's read this. Let's read a little bit of this from
Yeah.
TrekMovie.com. It's been 20 years since Captain Jonathan Archer and the crew of the NX-01 returned to space dock for the series finale of Star Trek Enterprise, wrapping up a 4-season run on UPN. What a series! What a network! It was the franchise's last network TV series. Since that time, okay, blah blah blah. Got it. We get it. Ahead of his appearance on Trek Movies, Does Canon Matter? And if so, when? Panel on Saturday at the STLV Trek to Vegas convention, Michael
Woo.
Sussman spoke exclusively with Trek Movie about a series concept he has been developing with Scott Bakula over the last couple of years.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I heard that.
Ooh.
Bakula himself will also be at STLV for a Sunday main stage panel in a rare convention appearance. Now, this already happened. This was a couple days ago. Yeah, this stage appearance happened, and it was rare because it was the last time he did it was in 2016.
That's a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Right.
It is
So
a long time ago.
he says he does it once every 9 years, so we will welcome him back in 2035. Everybody, wait, 34. So this is interesting. This is more than just a floated idea. This is actually being developed by an Enterprise writer-producer and
Mhm.
the would-be star. So President
Right.
Archer, according to Sussman, the idea of Bakula returning to the franchise began a few years ago while Star Trek Picard was streaming on Paramount Plus. That show wrapped up in 2023 under showrunner Terry Matalas, himself a veteran of Star Trek Enterprise and friend of Sussman. At that time, in an email exchange with Bakula, Sussman first joked, "How soon are we going to see Star Trek Archer on Paramount?" Then quickly realized he actually had an idea based on some seeds planted 2 decades before in Enterprise, and Bakula was intrigued. He immediately glommed onto it. Sussman tells Trek Movie.
Woo.
Bakula is known for his glomming.
Yeah.
Glomming.
The seed was based on the last episode Sussman wrote for the franchise, In a Mirror Darkly Part 2, from late in the show's 4th season. That episode was set in the Mirror Universe and featured Bakula playing Archer's Mirror Universe doppelganger. Does those double dots make a doppelganger?
Oh no.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who at one point had access to a Starfleet database from the future on board the USS Defiant and looked up his Prime Universe counterpart in a graphic seen by viewers as well. According to Sussman, it occurred to me that someone in the writing staff, not the art
Wait.
department, needed to write this graphic. Somebody needed to think about this, right? This was going to be a graphic that spelled out Archer's life and career after the series ended. Knowing the franchise was going into the freezer for a spell,
Oh.
Sussman outlined Archer's future, aware this graphic quote might be fully visible on the finished episode and therefore become Trek canon. In the end, it was, and it did. That was confusing.
Wow. My brain is farting all over the place
Yeah,
during
me
that.
too.
I got stuck on the scene in a graphic seen by viewers as well. And I was like, is that the right scene? Is that
Yeah,
the
what are we
right scene?
What are we talking about here, Matt and Jenny?
So in a Mirror Darkly Part 2, Mirror
It's okay,
Archer
we're all
is
very tired.
Yes.
We are a mess right now.
We are.
oh my
I
gosh,
still smell
yeah.
like smoke.
I'm so tired.
Oh my gosh, seriously. He's
That's so
reading
yeah.
about the history of Prime Universe Archer. And so
Right.
and it's said that he becomes president of the Federation. And so what Sussman is saying here is that he had the forethought to think, at some point somebody is going to read this graph. It's going to be clear enough and it's going to be on screen that people are going to be able to see it. And so he wanted the information that was in there to be written by somebody from the writing staff versus just something filled in by somebody at the graphic.
Yeah, exactly. It is not just like a Buckaroo Banzai reference.
Right, exactly. So, and that's exactly what happened. The way that it was shot was it's right there for everybody to read. And in a way it's future proofing Archer's legacy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But wait, what does it say? Did we talk about this yet?
Here, let me see if I can look it up here.
My brain went.
Future proofing. Yeah.
What? What's happening? Where am
Look,
I?
bunnies.
Who is
We're in
here?
the-
I don't know.
We're in the mirror universe. Where's my mustache?
See, that's why
That's
yeah.
goatee.
Oh
So
my.
anyway, there's more to this here. Is that what you guys are telling me? Oh, here's the graphic, you guys. OMG.
Ah, perfect.
Oh, there we go. All right.
OMG. OMG.
Psychological profile. Oh, look at psychological profile. Charming, bold, a born explorer. What is this? Like a board game card? That's what it feels like.
That's what it looks like.
Biographical overview. Son of famed warp specialist Henry Archer, Jonathan Archer was appointed captain of Starfleet's first Warp 5 starship Enterprise NX-01 as an explorer and peacemaker, blah, 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 blah. Archer was also appointed an honorary member of the Andorian Guard by General Thylek. I don't remember if that's pronounced right.
Shran.
Yeah, Thylek Shran in 2164. He's the only human to have 2 planets named in his honor. Archer's planet in the Gamma Trianguli sector and Archer 4, which orbits 61 Ursae Majoris. Archer 4 was, this is getting boring. Today, the population, where does it say?
If you look up there, it talks about, so his former
President,
assignment.
there it is. That's it. That's the point right here, right?
Yep.
President UFP 2184 to 2192. So what that means is that is exactly 20 years after. And we're currently about 21 years after that took place. So this is perfect. So if the series were to start in the next few years, they could just say 20 years have gone by. And now here is day 1. President Archer is being appointed to president of the UFP.
Whoa.
And drama will ensue.
Crazy.
Woo!
That's really cool.
I would love this show. I would put this above the others.
Too. Me
personally.
too.
Yeah.
I voted for this one.
I've been trying to I didn't, but now I feel
You just said legacy out of habit, huh?
Yeah. I did. But now I'm like, I was gonna start watching a Star Trek show again because now I'm ready for it. And not that I wasn't, you know what I mean? Because you're just coming up to, anyway, but this sort of like reinforced my feeling that it might be time to watch Enterprise again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Melissa and I are fighting the sneasels right now.
What do you get sneezels for?
No,
it's all that desert and smoke.
Yeah,
It was very
smoke.
dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dry and smoke and air conditioning all combined makes a very funky head.
Armpits. Yeah. Here's a fun game though, before we get too deep into this. I would love for us to think about who else could be on this show. Because Starfleet Academy, we know that there's the doctor. He can be in there because, whatever, they've got the technology for that. And they can bring in people from Discovery, of course, that's easy. And they can bring in holograms of whatever, or computer graphic novels or holodecks or whatever,
Yeah.
So in this is 2184. President Archer has just become president. It's his first day. Who else can be a part of this? I mean, that we already know, like characters that we can really only pull from Enterprise, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
they're
Mm-hmm.
at
Yeah.
2184, we're not even to Strange New Worlds, even
Mm-mm.
close to it. So we can only pull from that. I mean,
You can have like baby Sarek,
yeah. Oh, this is true.
right?
Yes. We can have baby Sarek.
Oh.
Or Pelia.
Of
Oh
course, we can
yeah.
have Pelia.
Oh.
See, you guys, we're doing
Yep.
it.
It's not
Let me
completely
tell you.
asleep.
I think that
Oh.
T'Pol, I think T'Pol is definitely very
Oh, yeah.
likely.
And how long does Phlox live? Long time, right?
Ooh, good
Right? You could
question.
have
This
John
is
on
something
there.
we've mentioned before too, that there's no reason that he can't live 300 years too.
Yeah.
Well, and
Mhm.
I think too, this would be a perfect opportunity to right a wrong that was made, and that is Trip is not dead.
Tripped. Yeah.
Agreed.
To
I
erase that and
agree.
make it as though it was some error in the holodeck
Yeah,
information, right? That
exactly.
Riker had,
Or it
and
was like, yeah. Yeah.
Because it was
or
just a
something,
holodeck program.
or like have it be that he was, he was taken by Section 31 and turned in.
Yeah.
I don't know,
It
something
wasn't even
interesting
an
to where.
episode. It was just a holodeck program.
Right,
There is no last
exactly.
episode.
Oh my God, you guys, what about, and forgive me, I haven't watched Enterprise in 20 years.
You
Um,
should.
I know, I'd love to. What about
Mhm.
Degra? Did he die at the end of the Xindi arc in
Yes,
the third
yeah,
season?
Degra
Damn, did
Mm.
they
died.
all
He was,
die?
yeah,
But
he
they
was
got to
killed.
bring the Xindi back. We've got to
Yep.
see
Yeah.
the Xindi coming in, because what was the show that talked about, like, that acknowledged that the Xindi actually ended up being in the Federation, right? There was
Oh,
an
yeah.
Mm.
episode that mentioned it where it's like, oh yes,
I
they're
thought it was
actually like
Was
it
it
was
in
Picard or
fishermen.
Picard?
Discovery.
Yeah. Wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, I think it was
Picard,
Picard. I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
Gotta
And
find it.
also the Suliban,
of course.
Mm.
right?
Silic.
Silic.
What about Shran? Did he die? He didn't die.
No.
No, I mean he and those
Shran.
Tellarites would be, I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Vulcan, Tellarite, human,
Yeah.
Andorian. That's so you can have, and you can
Lynn.
have anybody from Enterprise,
Yeah.
obviously, except Trip because he's dead.
He's not
Um,
Uh,
dead. What's
Linda
wrong with
Andrich
you?
said Degra is dead.
yeah.
Joel said the Xindi were in Prodigy as guards.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
right.
That's what it was. We saw him in recently.
yeah. Prodigy
Good
season 1,
knowledge.
Discovery season 4.
Shout out to the Prodigy writing
Yeah.
crew. Thanks for watching that clip. You can find us on the main viewer live every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern to talk about all of the week's Star Trek news.